Hi, I'm Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Running with Scissors. In today's video, I'm going to show you two of my sewing related Christmas presents, and I'm going to tell you all my plans for 2025. Don't go away. First, I'd like to say, I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas with your family and your friends. And I'm hoping that this year, 2025, will be the best year yet, not just for sewing, but for life in general. I hope you all doing well. I do want to tell you, I appreciate every one of you watching. There are so many wonderful sewing channels out there. And if you chose to watch mine, I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Thank you. Okay, well, I've got two things for Christmas I'm kind of excited to show you. My daughter asked me, Mom, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm thinking, I don't know. You know how it is, you get to the point where you don't need anything. And if you want it, you just go out and get it. Well, remember, I became a member of the Sewing Guild of America. And one Saturday a month, they have a sew-in. And of course, you have to bring all your stuff with you, your sewing machine, fabric, everything you need. And then I thought, ooh, I could use one of those little carrying case, little caddy, a little rolling caddy to put all my equipment in. So she and I went to Joann's and I picked one out. I'm going to show it to you now. It's called Top Notch Rolling Tote. And here's a It's really cool because it's got so many pockets. First of all, let's just turn it. There's a pocket on the front right here. I mean, that could be for, scissors or ruler, whatever, something small. And then we're going to open up the top part. And there's where you put your machine in. And you've got two pockets here, a pocket there. There's also a pocket on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but on both sides, there's a pocket in here. Then on the front, there's that pocket. And both sides have another pocket, like that. So everything you need. Also, too, it has this telescoping handle, just like you're at the airport and you're pulling your luggage around, and you can carry everything you need. So I'm excited to use this for the first time when I go to a sew-in. I think they're having one this coming Saturday, but I don't really have anything ready to go. I might wait till February to go to my first sew-in. But when I do, and I use it for the first time, I'll let you know all about it. So I was pretty excited about this. It has a nice roller on it too. As I said, I got this at Joann's. Now I'm going to show you the other thing I got for Christmas. The other thing I got, my mother bought it for me. Well, I actually bought it. My mother always gives the adults in the family money, and I got to thinking, what should I get? What should I get? I'd had my eye on this Aero hydraulic sewing and craft chair for some time, and I knew there was a place in town that sold it nearby it was like a quilt shop, sewing center, and I went because I wanted to try it, see if I liked it, and I did. I didn't buy it there because I wasn't sure, you look at it, you're not sure. So I did go ahead and get it on Amazon. It's an Aero, made by Aero, A-R-R-O-W. I'll put the link in the description box. It's an Aero, and it's a hydraulic because the chair will go up and down if you want it to go up and down. See, down, or I can have it go up or down. Let me show it to you. And here it is. You can have it in different designs on it. I got this one. It's got a sewing machine, and it's got, look like some pins, and there's tape measures and pin cushions and that type of thing. I like the back because it hits you. The back will hit you right at the lumbar, right there. It's really comfortable. I know you can go and buy, computer chairs, but I didn't really want anything with arms on it. What I like about this is before I was sewing on a bench, and I'd have to pull the bench out, get in, sit down, then I have to, put it back out. This way I can just turn around, sit at my machine, and when I want to get up, I just turn and stand up. Another thing this chair has, I don't have anything in it yet. One thing it does have an under seat storage. So if you have anything you want to put in it, you can do that if you'd like. It's very comfortable. But hydraulic, it swivels, and I really like it a lot. I push my bench over to the other table where my other two machines are. Who knows if I like it enough? Might have to get me another one, but yeah, I do. And it is comfortable. Like I said, it hits you right in your lower back where you need the support. So that's the two things I received for Christmas to use in my sewing room. Okay, I did make a list of the things I wanted to talk to you about so I wouldn't leave anything out. One thing I want to do that I did not do last year was do a make 9. I've got a preliminary list of things I want to make all next year, things that I need to learn how to do, techniques I've never done before, and I'm going to have a video and share with you my make 9 for 2025. Then also, if you watched during my Vlogmas, I had the advent calendar with those 24 patterns. They were from a German company. And I've gone through them, and I've kind of done a little preliminary look through. I've given no's to the ones I am not going to make. If you watched any of those videos, there were 2 or 3 that, nope, not happening. I gave a few maybes. I might make them if I tweak them or do something with them, and I may not. And there are quite a few yeses. In fact, there were more than 50%, close to 60% of yeses that I will make out of the 24 patterns, which I thought was pretty good. So I'm going to be making many of those. But to kind of tie it on together, I am going to bring back my fabric wheel of fate. I really enjoyed that. I know a lot of you did too. I got the idea from Carol, from So Carol, and it's just a lot of fun. But I thought what I can do is I'll pick out some fabric. And speaking of fabric, I went through all my fabric yesterday, cleaning up the room. I know some people like to store their fabric by color, or some by, all the knits over here and all the woven over there. What I decided to do, everything over here, these are fabrics I have not cut. They've never been cut or used. I like to have them there so I know I've got plenty. And then over, if you might have to look down, you might not be able to see it on the video, but I've got shelving there. These are fabrics that I have used. They've been cut, but they were large enough remnants that I can probably do something with. So I thought I would I'll pick out some fabrics, some from the remnants, some from the ones that have never been cut, put them on my wheel. Then I'm going to spin it, and then the fabric that it comes up with, first I'm going to go over to my make 9. Is there anything on my make 9 that I could use that fabric for? If there's something there, I'll do that. Kind of killing, 2 birds with 1 stone. And if that doesn't work, I'll go over to my advent calendar patterns. Is there something there that I could use that fabric for? If there is, I'll do that. That way I can kind of have them kind of merge, have them merge a little bit. So I may be able to use the fabric from the wheel for either the advent calendar or for the make 9. If not, then I'll just have to go and look at my my pattern stash. I had another idea. Tell me what you think about this. Last year, I would spin the wheel and say, okay, here's the fabric that it landed on, and here's what I'm thinking about making. And that'd be the end of the video. Then I'd make it, And then I have a video the next week or whenever I got it done to show you what I made with it. I was thinking instead, I'll spin the wheel, record spinning the wheel. Here's the fabric. Then I'll go ahead and make whatever it is I'm going to make, whether it's a garment or something like a bag or whatever. And after it's made, then record my sharing that with you, put them together. So when you watch the video, you don't have to wait till next week or whenever to see what I made. You'll see me spin the wheel. Here's the fabric. And 2 seconds later, I'm sharing with you what I made. I got that idea, Izzy on Dizzy Quilts and Sews. She and also Karen from KGFL Creations, they both have done that with their pink box fabrics. They've shared what's in the box and then went ahead and made it and then put it on the same video, so you don't have to wait to see what was made. Little instant gratification. So I thought I would give that a try, and if you like that idea, let me know. But that way you don't have to wait till the next week to see what I made with it. It's right there. So that's what I was thinking of doing. Also, last year, I had made 2 pin cushions out of this pin cushion book. Super cute pin cushions. And I thought it's time to make another one. I made this one, and I put some colorful buttons in it. And then I have this other one that I made. Bring it over. The little teacup. So I've looked through the book and I found one I'm thinking about making, and I thought I'll do a video on that. Then I've got 6 of these Berta style magazines. They're ones that's got all the patterns in it. I've not made any of them. I'll tell you why. The patterns, have you ever sewn? There's the patterns. And all the sizes are on it. And then you've got to trace out whatever size is yours. And it always looked a little scary to me. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and do something. I picked 3 magazines and 3 patterns, and I thought I would make at least one of them, maybe all 3 of them, out of the Berta magazine and show you that process. Since I've never done that before, I thought that'd be something interesting for you to see. Another thing I want to do is my makes of 2024. I've got this sewing project book right here, and you see it's pretty full. Every time I would make something, I would put it in my book. There's a couple pages. I put a swatch of the fabric. I would put, when I made it, what pattern I used. At the bottom, they've got stars, and you can say whether you rate the pattern. Did you like the pattern? Did you not like the pattern? And also, there's a rate of difficulty. How difficult was the pattern? And then you can make notes of things. I might make notes of what the fabric was, different things like that. And so that'll be one of my videos. What did I make all last year? And I made quite a bit. This is the book, actually, Grace from So Lovely with Grace. She recommended this book, and that's why I got it. And if you remember, she had a contest, and I won her contest, and I won it's not the exact same book, but I won a new book to put my makes in for 2025, and I'll be using that. So that's something coming up. What did I make? And then maybe go through it and tell you what were my favorites. What were the ones I really didn't like that much, and what were my favorites, or what was my most used pattern. And then another thing I want to show you in another video is, remember, I bought this in Pigeon Forge, and inside were puzzle pieces. I put the puzzle together. And I'm going to show you that in another video. I started on a Saturday, and I didn't work on it day after day after day. I worked on it several days in a row, but I didn't just sit there all day. I work on it for an hour or so. As your neck gets kind of sore, because I worked it here on my table, and you get to the point where you can't find any pieces. So I went and read or did something else. I come back, and all of a sudden, whoop, there's that piece I was looking for. I claimed that some gnome or somebody came in and stole those pieces and brought them back. But so I worked a little on Saturday, a little on Sunday, a little on Monday, a little on Tuesday, and finished it up on Wednesday. But we're talking maybe an hour or two a day. So I'm really not sure how long it took me to put it together. It's a 500 and a little over 500 piece. I think it was 550 piece puzzle. So, but I took pictures along the way, and I'm going to show you a video of the puzzle and how I glued it together and how I'm going to have it framed, and I'm going to have it hanging up here in my sewing room. So I'm going to do a video on that as well. There's a few other things I've got planned for the year. Let me know, is there anything you're interested in that you'd like to see me do? I'm open for any kind of suggestions, but those are kind of my plans for this year so far. I got to get cracking. I got to, get to sewing. Didn't get a lot of sewing after I got back from Hawaii. I made that little hat, from the advent calendar, and I made the eye mask, and I made and I made that top. And I made that top, which I really like, that t-shirt top. I like that. That's the only sewing I did when I got back from Hawaii, because then we hit right into Christmas. Oh, I just thought of another thing I'll be doing this year. Easter dresses. I usually start about 6 weeks before Easter because I've got 4 granddaughters. Last year I made the 4 of them a dress. I made myself a dress. And if I have time, I want to make my daughter a dress. So I need to start that early, deciding what to make, pick out the fabric. So that's something that's going to be coming up then. And then, of course, along the way, I need to be working on my Dress-A-Girl dresses, and try and not wait till the last minute, which I probably will, wait till the last minute to do the Dress-A-Girl dresses. So far, that's what I've got planned. And I've got a lot of videos planned to show you the things I talked about that I'm going to do. I'll go into more in depth with those videos. So that's it. That's what I plan on doing. Let me know what you're doing. Have you got anything planned for this year? Anything big plans? Anything that you're going to try and make, or any kind of technique that you're going to do that you've never done before? And that's what I've got on my Make 9. A few things that I've never made before. That's maybe got some techniques that I've never tried before and I want to learn. So, okay. Well, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my plans for 2025. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. God bless. Goodbye.